Hello everybody, and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Studio Series Bumblebee movie, Shockwave. This figure is so cool. I said it in the Ironhide review, but I just love the Bumblebee movie line of, Studio Series figures. I think they're so good. I can't think of a single one that misses. And this is another one that's just great. Very clean design overall. You have the cannon arm, you got the stompas, you got no kibble. That's because, it's a Cybertronian mode, so. But you got that piercing yellow eye that just looks so good. You got great articulation. You got pretty much as you could ever need for doing anything. His shoulder pads do get a little bit in the way for... I don't know if shoulder pads is the right word for that. Shoulder spikes? Shoulder armor gets a little bit in the way here, so he can't raise his arms as much as you might want, but that's about it. And yeah, and if you don't want him to have the gun for an arm because you're crazy, I'm kidding, you can do whatever you want with your figure, but I just prefer the one gun arm look for Soundwave. But if you really don't like that for some reason, you can pop that off. You can fully take it off as well. I just don't feel like doing that. And then you can remove his other hand. And so you can have a two-handed Shockwave if you want to be like that for some reason. But since I obey the law, I will keep him having one hand and one gun arm. Begging. There we go. As it should be. So yeah, another thing. I don't know why it would have this unless it's doing a reference to something, but that's an Autobot symbol. So that made me start to think, did this version of Shockwave go through something similar to the Senator Shockwave treatment from the comics? Where he was a good guy, a good Autobot senator that then got basically tortured into a mindless, emotionless, not mindless, he has a lot, emotionless, cold, hard, only thinking logically scientist. Definitely not mindless. He is way smarter than you'd want anybody with no emotion to be. And I think that's a pretty cool... I don't know if it's an Easter egg or something. I assume it's an Easter egg. But I don't know. It's just really cool. So yeah, that's about that. But now let's get to transformation, which is pretty simple. But it works quite well. So first, come to the hand, flip that in, and then disconnect the gun arm and just let it flail around there. Then come back to the arms, peg them in right there, and then rotate, and then peg that in fully. Same thing on this side. Then you come to his legs and make him do the splits, but then you bend him at this angle, so now he's gotten each squat. Then you come in here, take the treads, pull them out, rotate them and turn them around, and push it back in. Same thing on that side. Then bend the toes in, like that. Then you come to the chest, unpeg all this, bring it down. Then you bring all this down, and that will walk in right there and into the legs. And then you can just once you get all that done, come to the bottom, and then bring the chest down the rest of the way inward. Then you take the head, fold it in, fold all that in, and you're basically done, except for the cannon. So then you come to his arm, extend all that out, then flip this peg down. Then this peg will go right into that slot right there. And then, once you've done all that, you are done. And this, for a Cybertronian H-Tank, it's a good Cybertronian H-Tank. Like, does it look like it's something worthy of, like, a disguise? No. Does it have to? No. It's just cool. Like, this is before he ever went to Earth, so he doesn't turn into anything like that. And if you can't have Shockwave turn into a gun anymore, I think tank works quite well. Unless you're, Prime, and then you just create the perfect version. No. He still turns into a tank there. What was I thinking of? I'm not sure. But, yeah, I think a tank is great for Shockwave. Although I still prefer the goofy space gun. Like, I personally prefer that, but tank is a close second. And, yeah, this design is just so cool. I wonder if I was thinking of Soundwave. Because they did a bit of a read. Doesn't matter. But, so yeah. That's everything. This has been Bathmat Reviews. Excuse me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below on what character you want me to do next. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Without further ado, see you next time. Bye!